this is pretty much my experience, like, a year later. Little kid didn't know how the world worked, though he still wanted to thrust himself into it. He thought he was ready. He's smart. Looks smart. He's kind, to a point. He's adaptive, in a sense. His schooling told him so. His mommy and daddy told him so. The world had a different opinion. It left his body riddled with scars and calluses. Left his mind bleeding in misery. It showed him a pain you can't learn about in school. It's a pain that changed him. Showing him what people really are, how meaningless and irreplaceable he is in the grand scheme of things. It's unforgiving, and if you're unable to make it without some sort of crutch, don't worry, you're in good company. Don't think, just do. Don't think, just do. Don't think, just do. But the wounds heal, and he sits wiser than he did a year ago. But he knew this, which is why he was so eager to thrust himself into the world in the first place. And that is all. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you. Up next is, I believe this says 9/11.
That's me.
All right, come on up, 9/11.
All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Briefly, let me qualify this. Not just a reading or anything, more of a recital. But I've been working on this piece. I wrote this while I was incarcerated a number of years ago, a year and a half or something. Did a couple of years on some bullshit, of course. And I got into rap because I'd done it for a number of years, and I got away from it because I was more into free jazz and indie rock and noise thrash and electronic drone, blah blah blah, etc. etc. But I thought, hey, you know what? Actually, I own rap as much as the next guy. We've got Eminem. Shit, he's I heard a lot of white rappers while I was incarcerated, and I thought, man, the last thing we need is another white rapper. But then I thought, well, wait a minute, we got the Beastie Boys, and I'm from Louisville, and we have King G and the J Crew from here. If anything, I'm the man for the job, So I wrote this piece, and I usually rap in my normal colloquial voice, but I wrote this piece, and I wrote it designed to just be spoken in my normal voice or whatever, and the way it came out, and I've been making the music behind it or whatever, and the music's normal hip-hop music or whatever. But I decided that the nature of these lyrics and also the political message is pretty edgy. It's the kind of shit that'll get somebody shot early in the right circumstance. So I thought I might use the Rastafarian voice to kind of encode it, so people that might be offended by it, and believe me, under Obama, very intense police state of censorship and harsh punishment, like locking you away, forget about habeas corpus kind of stuff, has come about, and that's the standard now, and it'll definitely get worse under Donald Trump. So I thought, what better song for me to try to kind of lay a little bit low when I address some of these issues that may be somewhat inflammatory. Let me see if I catch a vibe. People come from miles around and more. They hear the prophets of Canada score. He painted broadly and with discretion of things ungodly by suggestion. The galaxy, then grain of sand, then drop of water, then pebble in his hand. He spoke of diamonds, then turned to gold. Did he mock you? Did he kill your soul? From the victor come the spoils. No one will die, we'll all be royals. But he was a man, no more, no less. A liar most days, a coward at best. But his bullshit had a ring and record in a girl's ears. She started a cult, and after some years, the cult had a rag called Sin and Style, with photos of stars and Skin and Bob, and it blew up almost overnight with 1 million hits. Friends and likes, all for gunshots and prayers and interest rate hikes. Then the cult was law and its tenets were facts. Pay for it with clicks and usage tax. The doomsday was science and your girl was progress. The world was on bullshit, but they thought she was a goddess. There's only one place to go from here. Drink the Kool-Aid when the comet gets near. A quantum computer, a black hole in Geneva. I just don't believe ya. Illusions and delusions pop off without a hitch, like some accidental freedom on a corrections glitch. Mr. 11, you're not supposed to be on this this. Act like you don't know. Ain't this a bitch? It's a bitch, girl. But it really doesn't matter anyway. About a bitch, girl. Cause you can really give a fuck what I say. The bad penny comes back, but you keep tossing it. Recap the obvious shit. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Maybe I don't remember the buses in Tel Aviv. Blood and guts on the screen all day. Life or death, apartheid's the only way. Now every few years a Hamas insurgency. Put down with the asymmetric urgency. F-15 sorties over Ramallah. 2 states, white phosphorus, will holler. So Hamas fights back with the Qassam rocket. Fired from a crowd, but they talk shit. But they just bounce off the bus stops with a thud. You don't see explosions because everyone's a dud. But they get them from Egypt. What about solidarity? Israel's closest Arab ally, militarily. And speaking of F-15s, the Malaysian flight blown to smithereens. No black box, no hull, no bodies for removal. Hijackings require Pentagon approval. Look it up on Google. I said it because it's true. You can cite me in your blog, but who gives a fuck what you do? It's the land of the free. They don't need censorship. You got an iPhone 6 and you can't remember shit. 500 results, and one of them's mine, but 501. Who's got the time? So now you heard my rap, but when they find me in a ditch, 9/11, the MC, accidental drug overdose. You believe that crap? Ain't that about a bitch? It's a bitch, girl. But it really doesn't matter anyway. About a bitch, girl. Cause you forgive me at the end of the day. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Well, that was the end of the list as far as we've gone. If there